Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel and welcome to the Runescape free wikis money making guide for skilling for June. So we've made it halfway through this year already, cracking out these on a monthly basis, and I know that you guys really do appreciate them as well. If you've not seen any of these before, what the primary focus of this is for us to go and have a scan through the list of the wikis money making guides for skilling, sort of highlights anything which is up in price because of the demands or the grand exchange price, and just dropping any hints or tips I've had from doing these methods before. So without further ado, let's go and get started. And if you are enjoying the videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, it really does help me out and really does help me to be seen by more and more people in the Runescape free community. So as always, the first couple of methods are always pretty much what we were, especially with skilling. There's not a lot of flex or changes at the top. So we're going to have Croesus Duo at just under 70 mil per hour, really holding its price very well. Skilling off hands were a great addition to the game, and it's something which has really sort of find their purpose with all these brand new updates. And going up to 110 skills just means that these items have got more of a purpose and more of a reason to be higher up in price and keep that price as well. Similar to that, the Gates of Divination again, 52 mil per hour, but I do think, in my opinion, a lot of it is being held up by the memory dowser. The memory dowser is extremely expensive. It's got an okay drop table, but I think a lot of the price currently is fixed in with the memory dowser and getting the memory dowser as well. If you were to go dry, I'd imagine you'd earn a lot less than this, whereas Croesus seems to be a bit more consistent and has more drop table items on a similar level as well. A lot of Crypt Bloom are a similar price. Whereas with the Gates of Divination, you are going with the hopes of, I want the memory dowser. Now, rune crafting since the 110 updates has been absolutely solid and is still keeping that price. So we have Cosmic Runes for the Abyss at 110 rune crafting at 44 mil per hour, which is still crazy for rune crafting to do that as well. Magical threads will be contributing to that, but it's still 44 mil per hour is crazy. Astral runes 100 or 105 recommended, 42 mil. We have Nature's 41.9. Catchling Dazzly Whirligigs 38.1 mil. Still not quite to the height it used to be. Like Whirligigs used to be like 60, 70, 80 mil on the right time, but again, the golden roses really have caught up to the price of the powder, so that's why it's always a bit hit and miss on where it is. But still, 38 mil per hour for doing some hunter XP, and especially for doing like the comp requirements, is really good GP. We have blood runes for the Abyss 35.6, water runes for the Abyss 35 mil. Making extra fine sand with telekinetic grind is pretty consistent. My only sort of recommendation is buy the sand for a cheaper price over time. You do need a lot of volume of sand, and that can be a little bit of a problem to get that in such big quantities. So buy it over time, buy it cheap, and then just do it in a nice big stint. Lore runes for the Abyss, 33.3 mil. We have Super Saurodum Brew Flask, 31.4. Again, very, very good method. And I did do that video about the whole Sorrow Brew process a couple of weeks ago. Give it a watch, because it's not just the Sorrow Brew Flasks or the Super Sorrow Brew Flask, it's all the other elements beforehand. Can still make you a lot of money. But 9-3 Herblore for 31.4 mil, very good. We have Fire Runes at 31.3, Time Runes at 29.6, Death Runes 28.1 is sort of rune crafting controls the top tier of skilling money making methods. And then we have the Necromancy Runes, Spirit Runes 27.8, Miasma 27.6, Bone Runes 27.3. Again, the differences with these and then the Necromancy Runes is you don't really need that high level. So Miasma runes will pull that kind of profit with 60 rune crafting. Ideally, the higher rune crafting, the better, but you can get very good profit with very low-ish rune crafting levels with the Necromancy runes. Aggression Potion, 26.7 mil. Very good, very consistent aggression potions. Probably one of the better ones to sort of work your skilling around. Very good there. We have Tier 1 Dinosaurs at Big Game Hunter, 19.6. And Tier 2, 25.8 mil. We have Ancient Gravel with this soil, 18.7 mil. Very, very good profit at the minute. Been doing this on 7-day bond, and I can say, look, if you can do that 5k sort of gravel per hour, very good profit and a good way to make some money and get some magic XP. We have Spiritual Prayer Potion, 17.5. Tier 3 Big Game Hunter, 15.5. Weapon Poisons, Triple Plus, 14.4. A very good way to get some Herblore XP and some very good money if you want to see this through for the whole process. If you're going to pick your Cave Nightshades and then upgrade them to the Triple Plus, you can make a lot of profit from doing that. Definitely a really good way to make some profit while doing something on the side. Super Perennial Potions, 14 mil. Incense Sticks, we have Spirit Weed, 13.7. Summoning Potions, 13.3. The plus weapon poison, 13.2, and if you upgrade it to a triple plus, like we've just mentioned earlier on, you can make another 14 mil on top of that. Crafting urns, 12.9 mil. Fletching Onyx bolts, 12.8. I would sort of question this and make sure margins sort of make up, because at the minute the price of the onyx bulk tip is very expensive. So have a look at that just before going. And then we've got some more sift soil, volcanic ash 12.5, earth and clay 12.2, the armadillo one 11.8, and the lanternite incense sticks 12.1. Super defense potion 11.3 mil, making super anti poisons 11.1, astral runes 11.1 mil per hour as well. I imagine that's doing it from the lunar altar and running back and forward to the bank. Fiery brimstone at 10.8. Not often we see that on the lower end. Normally the fiery brimstone and the Zami sets do quite well in terms of sift soil, so might be a good time to pick up on the gravel, because that means it will be lower in price. So a good one to look into there. Dino arrows for headless versions 95 fletching for 9.4 mil per hour. Igneous Jadinkus 9.3. Always around that price for Igneous Jadinkus. Again, a very good way to make some GP, especially if you make them into your own potions, especially if you use things like brooch and all that sort of stuff to get the most out of the vines. Good way to make profit, but 9.3 mil per hour currently. We have the making the component crates, the large historic 8.7, the small classic and large historic 8.4. Make leather with tanning raw dragon hide 8.1 mil, harvesting incandescent energies 7.9 mil at the minute, which is not to be sniffed at really. It's still very good. I am on the verge though of buying a memory dowser, very close to buying one. So we shall see and go and probably test that out, see just how good that is at some point. Ascension Bolt 7.7. What's kind of pulling them back compared to the Onyx Bolts? The Ascension Bolt at the minute is so expensive, but that's what's affecting the profit there, just because of the cost of actually getting your items is just a bit too much. Sara Brute Flask 7.5. Smelting Elder Rune Bars 7.4 mil. We have Incandescent Energies with the Divine Conversion 7.4. So comparing the two with Divine Conversion, if you don't want to spend all that money on the memory dowser, you don't have to. Divine Conversion is still very good. I'm just lazy, and it's more suited to an AFK style of gameplay, and I can do it on the side of the screen while I do some other stuff, whether that's work, make videos, and do some other stuff. That's why I'm going for the memory dowser. I've got the money to buy it. I want the more AFK way to do divination, and it's just more suited to my style of play. And Pirate Hook 7.3 mil per hour, which for 40 agility is actually really good. And Hunting Skill Chompers up a little bit in price compared to normal, 7.3. They have the capabilities to make a lot more as well. So Crystal Skill Chompers, for the people who use them, can be expensive. So hunting them will make you a little bit of money. Super Attack Potions 7 mil per hour, very good. Fletching Elder Headless Arrows 6.5. We have Performing Lesser Necroplasm Rituals, Play to Play 6.4. Again, rituals very good. Do check prices though, because things can be more expensive and better off with different methods, so always check that out. Dragonstone Jewelry through necklaces 6.2 mil. Again, one of the best ways to AFK crafting is just by making jewelry. It's so easy, but you'll need to do Family Crest. That's going to give you the ability to use the bar bank, but very good. Botanist Amis 6.1. Excavating Exola Remains 119. Archaeology, but 5.6 mil per hour is still very good. The first Battle Staff 5.6 mil per hour, so Battle Staffs will be around that point. Victros 5.4 mil, Stonewall Segments 5.3, Mining Soft Clay and Profinis 5.3 mil per hour as well, very good way to make some GP. Prep Potions 5.2, Bones to Bananas, free to play money making method, 15 magic, 5.2 mil per hour is still very good. Making frames with you for Fort Free 4.9 mil there. Vibrant Energy 4.9, we have Torso Incense Sticks 4.9. Extra Fine Sand, really good way to make some money at just 20 per hour in pay to play, 4.9 mil. Infernal Lands 4.7. Charging Dino Arrows for when? 4.7 mil per hour, a really good way for AFK fletching XP, a really good way to train this as well, but to make sort of 5 mil profit per hour, it's still very good. I'm surprised they've gone up so much to make them viable. Same with the Jazz Arrows as well, they're very similar. Spinning Flax with the Spinning Flax spell, 4.5 mil there. Again, these are some lesser money making methods per hour, but they're very niche and they can be very good at times as well. Stormguard Steel 4.2, Luminous Energy 4.2, Blood of Orcus 4 mil per hour. That's gone down a little bit, but I suppose Blood of Orcus has gone down a bit in price as well. Acronium Bars 4 mil per hour. We have making unfinished potions. Don't make them yourself. Get your machines to make any unfinished potions you need, or you want to sell for a double XP. Don't make them yourself. Yes, you can get extra herbs, but there's way better ways to make profit. Use your machines to do that. Concentrated Gold Rocks 3.4. We have Cleaning Grimy Toad Flax 3.3. Enchanting Onyx Bolts 3.3. Smelting Cannonballs, they have gone down a little bit actually. Good time to invest in cannonballs. 3.2 mil per hour there. Mining Primal Ores 3.1. Blue Blubbers 3.1 as well. Some really hard AFK money making methods, those two very good. Making Bonfires 2.8. Elder Logs, 2.8 mil as well. Smelting Element Bars, free-to-play money-making method, 2.8 mil. Concentrated Gold Rocks, 2.8, so coal still outperforming. And yeah, we're getting to a point now where I would suggest do some of the easier methods like Blessing Sand or the Stonewall segments. Those are kind of my base levels. I mean, the base level for sort of skilling, comparing things to like rabbits and chickens, which we do in combat. Smelting gold bars at 2.5 mil. Anything below that, just do bronze bars, because bronze bars at level 1 smithing up to sort of like level 9 will make you 2.5 mil per hour, which is very, very good. However, I'm going to wrap that up. That is the skilling money making methods for this month. Is there anything which sticks out for you guys? Is there anything you're doing which is better than currently stated? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.